All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rukan Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutation to you brothers out there preaching this truth, laboring in this truth and sincerity. And you women, you Akwat, who listen and learn. To you, I say Shalom. All right, so I just want to do a quick video. I came across, there was a couple days in a row where they was like putting out these little ads on YouTube, on whenever you watch on the phone. I'm guessing there's probably ways to block ads, but I don't know them. So I was getting ads on my phone watching different brothers videos, and well, not brothers videos, but just different videos. And what was coming up was these commercials, where they was like, oh, the barbershop is one of the first places where you go and you talk to the barber and you blah blah blah, and they had these different people on there, and I just kept seeing these videos, and I want to do a video on it through the spirit, but I couldn't record the ad quick enough, in order to do the video, and so like you, and I can't remember who they was advertising, but I don't think it was more so as much as about the advertising as it was about trying to cast that water out of the dragon's mouth, to catch Jake up, and I've been bringing that out a lot lately. But Esau, I'm gonna get to precept, and I wasn't planning on bringing this out, but Revelation 12:15, and the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood. And the flood is those different doctrines, you know, and this is another part of that. 1 Peter 5:8, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walk about seeking whom he may devour. And so that's what's going on. He's walking around as a roaring lion. Now, if you're a roaring lion, when a lion roars, he's making a loud noise. You know what a roar is, and that's basically what he's doing. He's spitting out all this crap to try to lure people in, just so many different things. There's so many different angles that he takes to try to get you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans caught into this, I'm black, or I can do this, or I can do that, basically contrary to the Most High's laws, So one of the people he used was TD Jakes, Now this is something I'll probably do a video on another day. I ain't gonna worry about this. This is Salaki. That got to do with something else. Now, when you see TD Jakes, first of all, TD Jakes started this right here. It's cutting hair with care, where he's got this little thing where little Jakes can come through and get their hair cut, for a discount. And, if they read out loud, they get a $2 off of their haircut. Now, it sounds like a good thing, but he's using these quote unquote good things, teaching little Jakes how to read, which Jakes is short for Jacob, descendants of Jacob, which is you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, So he's like, hey, come get your line up, come get your haircut, which is against what the Most High set up, But he's doing it under the guise, or under the cloak of young men learn how to read, and I'm gonna get the law on this real quick. Let me close this. And it's crazy how the flesh works, man. This flesh is whack, man, because before I got on here, I wasn't yawning and all that, but now I'm yawning all of a sudden, It sucks. Leviticus 19:27, ye shall not round the corners of your head, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard. So you ain't supposed to be getting no lineups, rounding off the corners of your head. I mean, don't get simple. Say round, or, well, I don't get them round, I get them sharp. Either way, man, you're not supposed to be cutting around the corners of your head, man. Neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard, which is to cut the corners of thy beard, And if you look down beneath the jawline, you have a natural corner. If you have a full beard, you got a natural corner down there. That's part of that corner that you ain't supposed to be marring, you know? Because other translations will say edges. Well, that's an edge too. And you ain't supposed to be shaping it up, marring it, which means to destroy it, you know? So you're not supposed to be cutting it because you're destroying that natural edge to impair the appearance of, to disfigure. You see? You're not supposed to be doing that, bro. So when you rounding the corners of your head or sharpening them, you know, getting them lineups, you going off. You'll be rounding or don't be rounded. Then you gotta round this, see? You gotta do the part around the ear, you know? It's against the law, man. And this ain't just talking about the priest neither. This is talking about everybody. Keep my statutes, you know? You know, this is the point. All this stuff is just laws that we're supposed to go through, you know? Speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel and say unto them, ye shall be holy. You know? So this is all of the congregation of Israel. And what does it say concerning all the congregation of Israel? You shall not mar the corners of thy beard. You shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard. Because some people like to say, oh, this is only for the Levitical priests. No, it's not. You know? All right. So, you know, that's just one part of it. Like I said, I don't want to make this too long. Then they also they used TD Jakes in that commercial where he was saying some stuff and, you know, it was all like trying to be profound and making these big speeches so that he can beguile the simple, you know. What is it? Romans 16 and 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them, you know. For they that are such serve not our Lord Yahushua Hamashiach, but their own bellies. Hey, T.D. Jakes is a rich man. And by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. And T.D. Jakes love to get on there and, oh, won't you come join us in the name of God? You know, that's what he does. That's what he uses, fair speeches to beguile the simple. And he's been on record speaking against the Hebrew Israelites using these. He's not speaking directly from what I've seen, but he's using these little what's the word? He basically sneak dissing, you know. You don't need somebody to tell you who you are. You know, they're telling you who you are, but and you telling people they can break God's laws and you're gonna be destroyed for it. So like you. All type of stuff come on, start happening when I get on here, start needing the burp and all that. Salaki, bros. All right, so this is another person he was using. They was using on that. You know, that Satan's using through these little commercials to get Jakes to cut off the hair on the sides of their head and, you know, round the corners. You know, all these different things. Look at that. You know, this is an iconic haircut. You know, which I didn't know at first because I ain't never got a high top. But this is an iconic thing, you know. So Leviticus 21 and 5, they shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, or mar the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh. You know? So Big Daddy Kane, you ain't supposed to be shaving off the sides of your head. And TD Jakes, I forgot. TD Jakes claimed to be, you know, he act like he a priest, you know. But we see his hair, you know. Check him out. This is in the past. Why you ain't just keep it, you know? But look at him now. He's smooth bald. You act like you a priest. But here you go, shaving off the sides of your head. You're not supposed to make baldness upon your head, man. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh. You know? So you went from having the hair but shaving the beard, and you still look like you rounding the corners of it down here, you know, to being bald and having a full beard, you know. So you going off, man. You know, it's false prophet, man. But like I said, they using this guy too. And in the commercial he was on, he was basically talking about how when you go in, when people go in, they get what's called the big daddy cane. They have that's what you say when you go to the barbershop. I guess in New York or somewhere, and you say I want the cane, or I want the big daddy cane, and then they give you the high top. So that's just something I want to go into. I don't want it to be too long. Just Satan's casting out all these different little philosophies and ideals and all these different things to try to catch up Jake, and it just is what it is. You follow after these things blindly, and you don't take heed to the law of the Lord, it's gonna get you destroyed, man. All praise and honor and glory go to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone. Peace, love, and salutation to you, hopefully elect out there. And shalom.